Hi!
Another tantalising trip to Time Out Market Dubai.
I am buzzing because today we're going to be checking out Little Erth and I have 2 words for you. Vegan shawarmas.
Sounds brilliant, but if that doesn't get your taste buds tap dancing, we're also swooping into Reif Kushiyaki, where we'll be gorging on some of the finest Japanese fare this market has to offer.
Today is going to be a good day.
Lego?
Lego.
In Time Out Market, it's different, busy, good energy. You have a good feeling, the crowd, the young crowd, a mix of all, I would say. What makes Reif Japanese Kushiyaki so unique here in Time Out Market? As you know, Reif Japanese Kushiyaki is the neighborhood concept. We specialize in unconventional Japanese food. Reif Japanese Kushiyaki, it's all about me. It's about my personality, and Kushiyaki, if you need to know, is skewers. So we're focused more on skewers, chicken skewers, vegetable skewers, beef skewers, which we serve it in our restaurant. And nevertheless, even our salad, we serve our avocado on the skewers. So it has to be a little bit of touch of the Kushiyaki, I would say. The golden rule in Reif Japanese Kushiyaki will be consistency. Consistency. That's it.
The fingerprints of Reif Othman can be found in celebrated kitchens all over Dubai. And since setting up on his own, the plaudits have been deafening and plentiful.
Which is probably down to the magnificent, much talked about and much loved kushiyaki and the glorious ramen.
It's an unbelievable fit for Time Out Market Dubai, and I personally cannot wait to get around the chicken katsu sando, which comes with a mega billing.
And that probably means I'm just going to have all the sushi.
Right.
It's Reif time!
I want it!
Let's go?
Let's go.
We're going to need to help each other now.
How you doing, man? You good?
You're hungry?
Oh, let's do this. Big plates. We like them. This ramen looks incredible.
Wowzers! I think you'll start with
It's
your table.
unbelievably vibrant is the first thing that strikes me about it. I can't wait to get stuck in. The sandwich, I was gunning for it. It's all mine. Thank you.
Well, I'm
so glad to have you as a friend.
This has beef, but that broth and noodles, I'm gonna have some of that. I'm warning you right now.
It looks thick, man.
Yeah.
Like it's.
It looks really thick and rich.
I can't get away from this sandwich though. I'm going to start with this sandwich.
Then this is obviously the salmon cushy with a gorgeous teriyaki glaze.
Unbelievable
and
glaze.
Sushi. So we've got a selection of tuna, beef, veggie, salmon, more tuna, and
a little bit for the crew if they're good and behave themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kicking off with the chicken katsu sando, which is an absolute fave already down at Time Out Market Dubai. It's got umi bashi, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I think so too.
Jam in there, which is pickled Japanese plums. And if that's not fun to say, I don't know what is. Pickled Japanese plums.
I'm getting sando envy.
Oh, so you should.
Ooh, is it that good?
There's a really nice sharpness that comes through after it. It's leveled up sandwiches.
This is one of these signature market dishes that people rave about and come just to try. Ooh.
And it's incredible to see his work go into a sandwich. He's made something so basic. I can make sandwiches, but I don't think I could make a sandwich
Be a challenge.
that's this elite tier of filling between bread.
So this is also Scottish salmon, skewers, gorgeous, glistening.
Like us.
Yeah. Come on.
This one for me.
Glaze.
What's your take before
it's just like falling
dive
apart, tasty and tender, like perfectly cooked, and then the glaze is just gorgeous, sweet, tangy.
I'll tell you what, that is flakier than that one mate who always bails at the last minute.
You know who we're talking about, yeah, you.
Yeah, Alex.
This is an elegant experience. Sushi.
What have I got to test?
Taste that one.
Dip it low, pick it up slow.
Tuna.
This is tuna. Crispy tofu.
The ramen here. Some of the best ramen in town.
And it comes in a big old bowl, which gets The maximum number of thumbs up I can give, 2.
Just by looking at it, I can see it's packed full of flavor. Like the broth looks really thick and rich.
I mean, it's a ramen, but it comes with a skewer in it.
And that meat, and you need to
A
try
bonus.
it because it just looks like it's going to fall apart, like it's that tender. I'm going to take a bit of the tofu.
It's crunchy, croutony. Interesting addition.
That's probably the best tofu I've ever tried. So as far as tofu goes, that's
Wow.
so good. Real talk. I have food envy right
Yeah,
now.
food envy. So you should look at that. That is like magazine gloss on that. I'm a big fan.
Oh, and try the noodles.
Oh. These are the Japanese take on tantan noodles. Is that right, Reems?
Yes, correct. Wow. I'm watching you in awe. Like,
It's so thick. The ramens we've had previously have been like
They're
quite
more brothy, yeah.
right? But this is soup-esque.
This is probably one of my favorite places that I've tried.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Slurp factor.
Yeah, baby.
What's the slurp factor?
The slurp factor is about 12 slurples out of 11. Right, Reems, I want that again. Circle me back. I need this in my life. I only got 1/4 of it, and I'm entitled to absolutely every last morsel. Guys, if you aren't on this yet, get it in your life. Supreme Sando.
I mean, we call Little Erth at JLT as like a hidden gem there. So it's a very small place. You know, it's a very homey atmosphere. And here it's like
This is
has
an
a completely
exposed gem.
different vibe. Yeah.
It's an exposed gem.
Very,
People are
yeah.
very curious to see what a concept like ours has to offer in a market like this, because it's very, I mean, we're the only ones who are 100% plant-based. So it's very interesting for people to see what we have to offer.
The way we approach it is like we make it like everything else. So when you eat at Little Erth, you forget that you're missing the meat. This is the creativity that comes with it.
For instance, if someone comes in and they're like, well, I want to try something that's gonna, be filling. We say, well, try the butternut. You will be very content with that option. People say, well, you don't have meat and you don't have chicken. We say, well, try the shawarma. It will give you the same kind of
Feeling,
effect
yeah.
and feeling that you'll get from the shawarma, but give your body a break from the meat and chicken. So when we first opened, the vegan hoisin duck pancakes were very popular because we don't have them in JLT and they're exclusive for the market. This week, it's been the shawarma. People are loving the shawarma.
I mean, my personal favorite is the shawarma. I mean, it just gives me that everything I need, like the fulfillment. I love it. Yeah.
Copy that.
I think what makes us different is basically that we don't fill your stomach as opposed to fulfilling your soul. I mean, it sounds cliche, but
I
it's
like
just,
that though.
But it gives
Very
that,
nice.
that's what, yeah.
If Dubai's booming culinary scene proves anything, it's that vegan and healthy options are anything but boring.
No, and founders of Little Erth, Nabz G, pride themselves on exciting dishes. They're creative, they're fun, they're cool, and they're good for the environment too.
Innovative, vibrant, it's all about good, clean eating. And I can't wait to get into their take on a classic Middle Eastern shawarma.
Coming for you.
How you doing? Oh, please do. We are stoked.
This is a shawarma.
This is what we're
Yes,
very
this is
excited
what
about.
we're all about.
The shawarma is actually super nice.
Oh, hello.
Hello. It's the Reema special today.
Doesn't it look chickeny?
It does look legit. Oh, hey, hey Nabz. How's it going?
Try this as well.
Excellent. Thank you so
Scoop
much.
it over to your table. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
When was the last time you had a vegan meal? Vegan chili, vegan shawarma, vegan mac and cheese?
I had a vegan meal at this very time-out market Dubai, not 5 days ago, at Pickle, which we're getting to later in the series.
Okay.
So I've
When was
shut
the
you
last
down,
time-
Reems.
Yeah,
I've shut you
I don't know
down
what's-
and
okay.
your vegan agenda.
Okay, have you ever had a vegan shawarma?
I have not had a vegan shawarma.
So the shawarma is made with pulled spiced jackfruit meat. There's mixed sauerkraut, tomatoes, pickled cucumbers, and a vegan tahini yogurt. Oh, biting straight in. And it's served in a homemade whole wheat wrap. So as far as shawarma goes, this is healthy. And go on, I want your, this is...
Coming, it's coming. That was a big bite. I think traditionally what's put a lot of carnivores off vegan versions of food is the texture and the consistency. But this jackfruit meat, you wouldn't be able to tell it's not meat. Like, they've done a fantastic job. Part of it is a psychological barrier, right? And I think this is a massive step in the right direction.
And I have a serious question for you right now.
Oh.
Is jackfruit
Hang on,
a
hang
fruit
on,
or a
hang
veggie?
Oh.
Is this a fruit shawarma? Really asking.
that would be a plot twist. Not even Nabz G could explain. It feels like meat. That's crazy.
Next up is vegan mac and cheese.
Cheese. All of the Zs.
So the vegan mac and cheese is made with a pumpkin miso paste, roasted garlic, coconut cream, and it's finished off with a sprinkling of homemade Parmesan cheese.
You can really taste the pumpkin coming through.
Yeah, it's got a nice little sweet kick at the end, right? You're just gonna finish it off?
I know, Reema.
Is it weird to say that mac and cheese feels healthy right now?
That is, of all the paradoxes there are in Dubai, and there are a fair few, healthy macaroni and cheese is definitely up there with the weirdest and wildest, and I'm totally on side with it.
Okay.
Nabz G.
What are we going
Mystical.
for next?
What are we going for next? This is the chili sin carne, right? This is billed as their special.
Well, it does look
I
like
have very
really-
high hopes.
It does look like beef chili.
It does look like beef chili. It's all a mind meld at the minute. Like,
What is this?
What is this?
Ooh. It's got a spicy kick. Is it beefy, meaty? If someone did like a blind taste test and they just told you it was a bowl of chili,
It would be beef. Yeah. This is wizardry. I love it.
how do you do it?
This is definitely the funnest one we've done so far. Like, I'm just
Nabz G, tell us your secret.
Nabz G. Butternut squash, rank as a vegetable.
Wow.
Underrated in my book. Deserves more respect. And I love to see that it's getting it from Little Erth.
Get some of that curry sauce. Curry sauce.
I'm actually gonna dislodge some of mine.
Taste the sauce.
Then we can swap.
Sauce. I could eat this all day.
The sauce, I could drink the sauce, like
Creamy, and it's vegan.
creamy vegan.
Creamy vegan sauce.
The chunks of butternut squash they just dissolve. They
We've
just
had
dissolve
one of
in
our
your mouth.
5 a day. We've had
I think
10 of
I've-
our 5 a day. From all of these, which one's your favorite, personally?
The mac and cheese they're all really good. They're really good. This butternut squash curry's fantastic, like genuinely fantastic. But the mac and cheese, because it's mac and cheese, that's just stormed away. Top marks.
Well, we said today was going to be a good day.
And it turned into a terrific day, didn't it, Reems?
It did, and it keeps on getting better and better, right?
It does indeed.
But if you like bows,
And ice cream.
next episode is the one for you. So make sure to subscribe and
Share,
like,
comment.
and let us know, have you been to the market yet? If not, what are you doing? What are you waiting for?
We will be exactly here next week on this table where we'll tell you something very special all about it.
Special table.
Special table.
It's very special.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.